although I've sent myself into exile. I'm still doing this. Do you still have any questions for me? One of my former subordinates, the academia has... When mad scholars... Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly... Aru Village was struck suddenly, despite the powerful... After that.
The soft green light? A mad scholar protecting... Paimon thinks so too!
In theory...
Oh, no wonder...
If you are able to... So, what do you... Really?
What? You don't...
No. Lesser Lord Kusan... The academia has... In addition...
No way! Nahida...
I've spent many...
Good! Then you...
That look in your... How can this be to think?
Alright, now it's our turn, but easier said than done.
Excuse me, are you...
Huh?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is...
Is your grandpa...
Hey, don't say that...
The person you're
Grandpa is just... I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you.
I was planning...
Whoa.
Sorry, I was...
All right.
Sino is super...
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to come...
Huh?
Yes, Isok's parents were, unfortunately, later. However, one summer night, so Grandpa walked the next morning. It's said that though Isok was thrilled...
All this somehow...
Perhaps. It's also my...
Maybe the people have...
Huh?
No, nothing.
Perhaps you are more...
Hey, Isak!
Oh, it's you guys.
We've cleared everything...
Really? Yeah!
All right.
Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life.
Penny's adventure team, assemble! Oh. Oh.
Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life. Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life.
Excuse me.
You mean the village keep? When I was eating dinner? Anything
The scholars that have... Don't change...
Right, but honestly,
Do you also?
Grandpa, it still feels, well, whatever.
Gotcha. Sir?
Oh, the last time I...
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
I've known you since you...
Wow, what
Okay.
Huh? Don't say anything. Let's head over there.
Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life. Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life.
Listen,
Have you heard? Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true. Still. Haven't you noticed? Delavar was saying that many people. Isn't it a sign?
Huh.
Exactly.
now, repeat everything you've just said.
Huh? Who are.
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah! Bro, this guy's something else.
Let's not get on his.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about...
Well, I only know a few. Hey, it's true. Would you want to live like Delavar also said?
Is that...
Seems.
Please don't.
The people here really like King.
Where is this?
I haven't run into him.
No, not at all.
Sounds like you're not too...
No,
I have many ways, so you'd best just don't do anything.
Yes, yes.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is. He didn't try to reassure us at.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like... Very well.
Isak!
I'm.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you. Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa. Well, this is...
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? But are you okay?
There's a scent that you can sense.
A certain trap.
So,
Huh? You know.
yes.
Wait.
No. No need. Did you first encounter this scent in the forest?
Oh.
What are you looking?
Here it is. Take a look right here. Although the trace from the size and shape, the scent is quite faint.
But who would come look?
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Huh? So you can loop. Hey! What's wrong?
Exactly. Even deep within the clutches of Matt.
No.
So someone's taking advantage. Are the rumors really true? Could the disappearance.
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my grandpa.
Sounds like we'd better.
Let's head to Aruville.
right.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to tell.
Ah, welcome back.
Oh, did
You bet.
Reasonably.
we haven't seen him at all?
Huh. I saw.
Did you find out anything? I see. So someone used a kind of incense to leave the...
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but not to mention making incense is a labor. It seems someone from...
Makes sense.
So,
If it was any up, didn't you say that the villager...
if Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the Radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit. These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the Academia. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia! You're amazing!
No, Merc.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand. The desert is compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual... I need to go around. Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Take a deep breath, as if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then, poof! It's now flying away.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed
I know what you mean. I had the same. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall It was only after I grew up that I realized. The wall of Sumeru is run by. We're cheap labor. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Satar. I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey, Dia.
No. Besides, we're.
Yep, we gotta.
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you. Our mission started the moment we arrived. Let's go check out the tavern. Just our luck.
You mean, you...
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land? Hello, hello.
Anyway,
Absolute.
Yeah. Have you seen Enger, Delavar, or...
Of course I have.
I've got a
Ah.
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep...
Yes, how considerate of you.
All eyes on me!
Are we there yet?
Yep.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A what?
Oh no! It's an ambush!
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. Not only do I...
So, you...
Uh-oh.
and you...
So you and Delavar...
But you got one thing.
If that's the case...
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village...
Delavar. And Enger. You're here too, huh?
Long time now.
Dia.
Yeah.
See? There...
You're not wrong.
Enough talking! Get him!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
A new punching bag.
Yeah! I see everything! Everyone hold in!
You're open.
Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
You're open. Impossible.
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zot? I'm guessing you're in. And of course, you would even though that so-called flame main is just a fraud. That's what you thought. And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. Okay.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in
No task can be done.
Oh!
Those two who were snooping around were just...
Oh! You...
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar... Alcohol has a...
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find... That's what you wanted to...
Wait! So...
No, he isn't.
Wow!
Ah, you're too...
So...
Hmm?
About how Mercy...
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Dia? Do you
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice... Dunyarzad's just an ordinary... I've begun to but I see through it all.
Dia...
Anyway, looks... This should be all of them.
All right.
Candace?
Candace will be okay. She's been guarding Aru Village for quite...
While I'm
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, traveler. As for these,
You need to watch out for any signs of earthquakes and sandstorms.
Right on time.
Paimon's been...
We've known each other for...
Oh, Paimon...
Yep, I guess. Us Mercs on the other...
Well, Paimon thinks...
Really?
Oh, Sino's...
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some...
Oh!
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Candace, whoa! You look furious!
Do I?
Oh, there's no...
Perhaps I need to work. Still,
Yes, please.
Well, looks like Sino taught...
you fear death. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community. You come here.
You've made your...
We may both be dead. The people of Aruv. A war would only...
We understand. I'll tell you everything.
I'm listening.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up a...
Yes, so it was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection and talked us into helping him. I'm not sure.
That's one.
Huh? What?
Strike.
Wait, I'm telling...
2.
He got us to lure the... You gotta believe me, please.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You have to believe me. He,
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anp...
Okay.
If my suspicion... Sometime it strikes me now.
Which means...
Not the academia again.
Just as I... But what could they...
People are nothing but... Regardless.
You're right.
Time to go.
Yes.
You got it.
All right.
Let's meet back here one...
What scheme?
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Well,
You were gone for... Hey, what's with this...
you never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an, there's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, anyway.
Yeah. Enough with the silence!
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to...
All Hatham. You haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village.
Yeah, you're a...
While you were Really? To be honest, not to mention that...
Huh? Right here?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to...
What is that?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're... In other words, do you truly believe every single...
You mean...
Hiding the truth... Remember what Candace said. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concern. Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, the reason being, to someone who only wants...
Those eyes.
Don't change.
It's quite obvious.
Right.
She corrected herself.
I think it's been a...
Remember?
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear.
Then...
By getting involved with...
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is a...
We're on it!
Miss Shawnee.
Mr. O'Hare.
Huh?
Go ahead and talk to her. Go on.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you... hi, do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that? That's before. Traveler, do you believe our lives will...
Yeah, but even so, we have friends and...
I want my apologies for posing my...
I'll have them told.
The fact is that I'm... only some believe in the...
Speaking of which...
Yeah. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people, and then it happened.
You can tell them.
All right. I actually... Perhaps it used to be loud...
I confirmed this with the guard, but because we're in the middle...
There's really nothing...
I think they used to use it for treating Ella's...
Yeah, let's go.
Sounds good to me.
Dance with the waves! Positions! Ha! Yeah!
Take my leave.
For you.
Oh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape. Ah, monsters, watch out!
Sharing my knowledge. Commit it to memory. This dance is for you. Ha! Make yourselves at home. Dance with the waves. Here. Yeah. 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 Ha. Yeah. That hurt a little. Positions. All eyes on me. Yeah. I got it. Yeah. Leave it up to me as a dutiful maid would. I'll catch up. I missed a spot. You're toast!
They were easier to, super... He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game, too.
This is the one. Let's go in and take...
Hey,
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then... I'm taking a break.
and just like that, what are you reading?
Okay, sure.
Huh?
So...
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya. How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like... Hey, Paimon... And anyway, so Paimon... Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
But
Something is off about the interior here. As I thought.
Wow. It's like they oh, it looks like there are up...
it to me. Nice and spicy.
Grow. Look, there's someone over there. Good idea. Let's approach.
Wait. You're...
He can't speak. Also, what?
Didn't expect to see...
You know it?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Academy.
He's a scholar.
No. Razak was never involved in any of those things. Leaving that question aside, looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully...
Loaded.
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry. As if they were afraid... The symptoms are...
Huh?
Allow me to jog your memory. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The Academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the Academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and though, as well as being life for the desert, many would give even if complications arise. People will the notion of an
Oh, that makes... But there's...
Throughout this process, first, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And an exile is still... If you can't find some...
Resource?
One possibility...
Extract?
With the technology, perhaps the
So, the human brain...
I'm the Academia's... Anyway, judging by Razak's state... Or perhaps, his curiosity... The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer. That's right. However, the Academia is I've spent quite some...
You mean, you're not...
All scholars seek extracting info...
Sounds like you're really...
Of course. The whether it be academics or... This matter need...
Wait!
Not to be callous, but no. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru. And the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The Divine Knowledge Capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the Academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
Though I must say, uniqueness is also an asset.
Wow.
I'm just a more likable... He won't last long if we leave him here. We'll work out our next...
You must be tired.
What's the situation?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather.
So, at one point in time,
Yep, pretty much.
their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village. Yet,
We may have a mole. One of us could be secretly.
Huh? Are our...
Looks like none of you have realized. Sino.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
choose your next.
It is simply a logical...
So what you're saying? Interesting.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details. Simply put, the academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you? If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
The academia is monitoring me?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you. Every so often comes on I remember seeing the...
You're saying that the But what's the point in...
The Akasha is capable of computation. The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered. When you would depart, the route you would follow, your destination. It knew all of this.
It predicted my every move.
The academia has been watching you longer than you think. However, the fact that you resigned is proof that their suspicions were well-founded.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their side. Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the academia. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from. Sino, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
They escaped because of me.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for
Oh, so that... If the academia...
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going. I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys!
Please, wait! I want to go too!
You want to go too? If so, you have to promise you'll stay safe.
I want to find Grandpa. I promise I'll be careful and not cause any trouble.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Yay! Let Paimon feels like... So, where do we go from here?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Is that because you play here a lot?
Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert. But I was the one who brought him back.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work. Okay. So...
These are likely fragments of an... Looks like there were more... Let's split up and...
Is this what we're searching for?
This is definitely a...
How did it end up buried in the sand? They must have been attacked.
Wait, what?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
Don't worry. Your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display...
We should be able to catch...
One more thing. I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone...
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring.
But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too?
Ugh, of course it is.
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, they...
You're one of us. We would never...
Scholars. You don't know as much as...
Dia? Why would you... Dia!
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa?
This...
You've betrayed Aru village?
So, dear, you'd be...
I'm not the type that's...
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing can deter us from the grand...
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret.
it's not too late yet. The village keep...
You don't understand, my dear lady.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia, even if they end up...
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. With these scholars in our
Ridiculous. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're...
They look more like pawns of the filthy traitors.
It's perhaps we...
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia? These people have no These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand...
Wait, you can't be serious.
So...
Precisely.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck. However, I'm not trying to...
You were the scrub.
Not all desert dwellers...
You academia scum.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said? You know you're making a dangerous decision.
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can...
We've known each other for years.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their... Come on, Raman.
But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs.
You're not wrong.
Let's do it right here, then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Raman...
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
You don't have to go there.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it! Stop!
What's wrong?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your... You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now.
Phew. I was really counting on...
Dia! That was...
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm. Okay,
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can do... If it came down to it, you would...
I don't doubt it, Sino. Even if we got rid of...
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find...
Whatever it takes? You just...
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once...
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself? Okay, let's get...
help you pack this up.
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone.
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dia, I wanna be...
Okay.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were...
Fine.
What's the big deal?
Uh-oh. Is it because...
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. You brought fewer people than I am.
Bring him over.
Grandpa! Why is there...
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man.
It's a one for one. And let me put it this way. Agreeing...
You stay right...
Playmate! What do you think you're doing?
Grandpa!
Don't you see this blade here?
You coward! Why are your hands shaking?
Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Grandpa!
This day's going just great.
The sand dune I saw an energy field. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said. The dendro archon.
Grandpa?
Hey, look.
There used to...
It seems that when the sand dune... The symbols on the gate... It could have been an underground palace.
Oh, a miracle. Praise!
What's he doing here?
They must have fallen down. Most of them seem in...
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the...
As it happened.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, 2 major dates.
Paimon thought you weren't...
Indeed. New discoveries are...
Raman, what are you gonna do?
I'll just let them lay here.
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so...
Sir Rama.
Huh? Are you mocking?
Interpret it however you want.
Whatever you say.
There's nothing to...
It does seem...
Knight should. First, get into position like this. Then move like that. Yep, that's it. Take a deep breath, as if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then, poof! It's now flying away. First, get into position like this. Then move like that. Yep, that's it.
That's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
Wait. What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
These are...
They left something behind.
What does it say?
Here lies our... His wisdom is a...
You can read ancient King Deshret script?
Of course. Every student needs to master it.
He's not serious.
There's still something... The scent of...
Is this it?
Analyzing.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Isn't she?
Yes. You'll understand after watching it.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
The priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and King Deshret were never enemies at all.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? He became so tiny in the end.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. we refuse to believe any of the rumors. King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization, it was all Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's doing. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor, who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans, fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
Raman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Dia, tell me, my Eremites and I, what are we even fighting for?
Hey, how you doing?
I'll live. Thanks. I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. You'll get everything you're asking for. But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow. I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side. And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with you, too.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
That must have been rough, but he seems to have figured things out now.
Ramon's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's... Sino, we're leaving!
Stop yelling.
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru Village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is, thanks for agreeing to help.
Don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you!
That's right.
General Mahamatra? No, no! Make it quick, please! Swift and painless!
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turned pale like they've seen a ghost!
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry!
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Uh-huh?
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are... The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if...
Continue.
And then, the doctor was previously expelled from the academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, do you wish to create a god?
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the
First, the academia spent... After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output. With the doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Alhaitham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
You must have noticed, it is as if they are cursed with a desire. Some organism. This is but a
Then what does Lesser... Is she not a true...
From the beginning, when the academia, they found that at the time, not to mention, slowly but surely...
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
All right, let's try. Rahman, give me a...
Sure.
Relaxing days like this are nice. Let's take it easy. Take a deep breath, as if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then, poof! It's now flying away.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their home.
Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing?
Or,
Oh! Paimon!
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about.
So you were...
Even though we lived through all of this...
What a whirlwind of a...
It seems like there'll be...
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
Well...
The next time we gather...
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
Your memory is far superior to mine.
Relaxing days like this are nice. Let's take it easy.
By the way, do you still remember? Your memory is far superior to mine.
everyone arrived?
Everyone is already...
Well, what are we waiting for?
Please. Wait a moment. Before attending the meeting...
What do you need?
Promise me that you will...
What do you think?
Okay.
As worrying as it can get.
Grandma,
Hey, Mora,
is King Deshret really gonna come back from the dead?
Oh, of course not. It's all a bunch of nonsense.
What's taking them so long?
Everyone's here so early! But
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you...
Are you ready?
Very well.
are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit.
The point of discussion is to arrive.
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to... Come on, don't...
That's what I wanted. Well, Traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions...
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy. To be honest. Your deeds speak...
Candace.
I'm very glad to... I've said the same... Only when you're safe can the plan... You're welcome. Good luck.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'll hit them!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah!
Yes, she did. Our plan is not... I hope this is clear to you.
Huh?
Didn't we already do...
You can never have enough work.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your... We all have our jobs to do, after all. Of course. But the advantage... Just think about that mercenary who lost his mom.
Well...
I'm not like the rest.
This guy.
Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge, I think. But the academia, come to think of it, the withering. Ella's...
But... Paimon... At least... That... Wait a second.
You...
But if that's the case...
Wait. Why do you...
You mean... It's related?
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to...
Where are we going?
To an Aramite base. Oh, you made it.
Huh? What?
I gave them some...
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for—
Aren't those devices?
Look here.
Huh?
What's that look on your face?
Paimon's a little...
Anyway, we're not going to use... As I mentioned during the meeting, Traveler, I want you to do you believe we can save Lesser Good. Now, please get ready.
You want us to record our
Yes. I understand. Because, to achieve this impossible task...
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated... Everything went without a hitch. Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
It's just a recording.
But what was the point?
And that's perfectly fine.
Huh?
Have you forgotten? You may find it hard to believe, but for those... Imagine if you've been... After all that... A slave to orders, and that's why rules are so... In addition... You could say...
Things you're interested in?
Anyway, I'm going to take those two to work on...
Small
We're going to tinker with the...
Sunny days are so warm and cozy.
I thought we agreed.
The plan is to...
But it's still the best.
I did.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're
We agreed to work out a... Had I known all...
Look, you already know that we're...
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship. But also will...
Seems you really...
Traveler, Paimon. Ramon's plan is to have me work with...
Wait!
We can't get through that. My plan will...
That also...
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how...
Of course he did. He also said that with the... I never blindly trust...
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself to make the whole thing more... I'm okay with it.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life.
I've always treated...
Now you're making this...
Hey, is there something we can do? We can help fight some of the...
Sino, we have no fear of casualties. Because we crave...
Well, now that... But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything, since you and I...
Okay.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation.
Ah, of course. But who
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain el Akmar?
Then I suggest that you...
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust...
Paimon can't believe... Aren't you even if that guard...
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the map.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation. so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how haven't you ever...
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firm... By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral... However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate, emotions are part... Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence, decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you. But now, our thoughts and the Akasha... So...
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever... Next time...
Will do.
Just remember to...
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She...
Beep, cunt.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair...
Have you made a decision?
It seems to be a dire situation, so if...
There's no need for flattery. Take your most elite platoon...
Understood. Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage Rob... Any questions about the...
None at all, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the... Get ready.
It's time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the...
Wait a
Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here.
It's to show how important we think the operation, since this is a big...
I'm glad to hear they are our...
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching!
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What judging from those
Rahman.
Who are you supposed to...
I'm not here to...
Nobody's giving me the... Brothers!
Hey! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Dance with the waves! Nice and spicy! Eat this! Yeah! Yeah! Sharing my knowledge! Here! Yeah! Steady as stone. Huh?
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related
you pitiful...
I'm afraid you'll...
King Deshret...
Silence!
Oh!
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went really...
Yes.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave...
Once we're done here,
Yeah.
go join up with her.
Speaking of which, is it real...
I have a very close... If we need help, get ready for the next phase.
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here, in the time it took you to get here...
Sorry. We didn't mean to...
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like... All joking aside... Our responsibility dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to...
Yeah, we should...
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watch. If all hate them and so, we'll find... The sages have placed spies everywhere.
But...
That's certainly true. How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smile. Come on, give me a smile so that I can... Looking good? There are many kinds of... Let's go.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon.
Hey there.
This is our friend D.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something
All right. This place is better. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor.
He's that strange...
Yes, I know. Actually...
He left...
Yeah, he came looking...
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to... For now?
Sino, you... I see. Okay.
Sino's name really does work.
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. You don't need to tell me any... The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar...
Hypatia? Why would...
And what do you mean by...
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you...
Indeed. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. Let me ask...
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient.
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my... I will personally...
Hypatia was born in... Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor. It's not so much that I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself...
I see. Of course, your opinion makes... You're still young, but already quite stubborn. Under normal circumstances, luckily there is still some it's just as the academy, and that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
He asked a question. He never came off as malicious, but an utter...
I can barely believe...
I don't think I missed any
Sorry, we can't...
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. Recently, my master wrote...
Hasn't he already asked?
Yes, but my master will This has been a habit of his...
I get it. Since you are always...
I'd like to ask you to do that.
I can do that. But the Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is. If the higher-ups... If the situation becomes critical...
All right. We've got a plan.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant.
I must say...
Being loyal to the... On that note...
The Academia, yet. I suppose he's lucky...
I see.
This may well be how... Also, if you run... I think this may be...
Okay, we'll find it...
Thanks.
Right. Now, oh, by the way, which...
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the He also said that he'll... Just to be safe...
But we have no...
We'll do it the mercen... That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the dock to the south of here is Port Ormos.
Port Ormos?
That's right. Let's go to the port.
Scholars' lives.
Sooner or later. No, don't.
Have you considered the possibility that there's something wrong with your projections? Relaxing days like this are nice.
tracking skill.
Shh! Don't. The port is crawl.
Let's keep going and see.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord...
Look! Thanks to Dia's tracking skill.
Shh! Don't. The port is crawl.
Let's keep going and see.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide. This place will do. We can hide here.
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to...
Wait, and where...
They were all here just a few minutes ago.
So this was a trap. Wait.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after a patient.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to.
Oh no!
Let's go!
Pardis Dia.
I believe we've already made ourselves.
But you've been in Sumeru.
Even the Grand I've done my duty to inform you.
It would seem that my work... You can keep trying to deny it, but...
With all due respect...
Well, you only have... I may be staying. It is still my...
Then it seems our...
No one will lay a hand on you.
Tighnari! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming!
Yes, Tighnari! Beat him up! With the weight!
The doctor's orders are absolute!
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now!
Leaving so soon!
Then... You're toast!
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia.
Got it! Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I didn't need to do anything. I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey! Travel!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some... Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to... Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that... Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction? I'm connected to your... This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about... It'll be for your own good, as well as... Ah, you've seen my affection for... She peered into my consciousness. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority... Who wants to hurt my devout... The doctor wants... How very amusing. Has anyone ever told... The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to... It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never need...
Paimon, you're stuck! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Where is this? That means anyone outside is in danger! Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey!
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get
Struck by lightning.
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strike.
With that All the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. It's all right. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant.
Hey, didn't I tell...
Justin... Thank goodness she's...
Hey!
I understand my condition.
Ugh. The more
I know.
Oh, he's had to...
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the bell?
The Academia's... God...
That sounds, damn. As long as I can enjoy... I must be the least ambitious...
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to. Maybe...
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So...
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions.
So, if...
Based on what the Traveler has said, in other words...
Yay!
Thank you for the help, Tainari.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party Stia. Let's continue to...
Sunny days are so warm and cozy. They make me sleepy. Take a deep... As if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then... poof! It's now flying.
All right.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back when we've made the necessary...
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went...
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth. So, we've successfully removed the...
Oh! Tainarios!
Everything also went to avoid alert.
I can't believe...
It's all thanks to...
It appears to have been... Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them. You... Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you Academia big shot...
Then I should remind you.
I know that.
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Employer?
Yep, the Traveler hired me. That's right.
Yeah! Say something to boost morale!
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Hey, everyone.
Not at all.
But you also look like you're...
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like...
Huh? You mean...
Yes, Nilu.
Huh? Oh, right.
That's right!
But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord
Remember.
Okay.
Just remember not to say
Yep.
All the preparations are done.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all
Well said.
Huh?
Oh,
Alright, let's all go.
Okay.
Yep, good night,
First, position like this. That. Yep. That's it.
Today is the Academia's Nia Garbaha Day. We can finally put her...
hello, you two. Sleep well?
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up. What about you all, Hatham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is many restricted commands.
You know...
That isn't something they... 500 years ago.
So...
Don't forget, the sages in court, all the Darshans, when the Grand Sage leaves his office, precedence hold.
Everyone should be in position.
Let's go.